they call a queen because these xenomorphs operate the same way as an ant bed, right? So these beings jump on your face, and they start jumping on the grays too. So it created another style gray xenomorph. So you know what I'm saying? This is some red freaky shit that I don't know if y'all want to get into this now. Because they try to make it out like a movie, but it's the real deal. Holyfield, that's why they give it to you 5 or 6 times. Right? Give it to you 6 or 7 times and beat it in your head to tell you, they telling you already what went down. Because they gonna say at the end, they gonna say, y'all never told them about us. And they gonna say, yeah, we told them about y'all. We put it out all the time. He right in their face. Because the best way to hide some shit is right in the nigga face. So the bald whites wanted to bring face huggers for everybody. But the face huggers start hugging their ass. Right? And thus creating another type of being. Thus anew had to sign into order and call the exterminators, the beings who we call exterminators, who is the ant beings, right? The ant clan, the Ant-Man with the gun on his shoulder, the 7-foot Ant-Man, right? When he take his mask off, he got the beings they show you in Predator, right? The Ant Clan, man, to come and exterminate these beings, because these beings is all about just like roaches. You know all about the roaches, right? We're gonna get into the Edgar suits, right? Because the reptilians would trade some of their slaves out of barracks to insects, and the insects would cut these people up and using them as suits, using them for suits, man. You seen it in the movie A Man in Black, how they can cut the bean skin off and then slid into his body, right? So these beings are selling the skin, selling the human skin, or getting the meat and selling the human skin like you can skin a cow and sell his skin, the hide of the hide, right? To make a shoes or belt or something. These beings skin these human outer barriers and sell the skin to these insects, trade the skin to these insects for other goods. And these insects use this shit to come here and deal around on your planet. So we want to get into some freaky shit here now, because this is the next level, right? But we still gonna deal with these tall whites, right? These bald whites who brought the face huggers back, right? Called the xenomorphs, right? And they bought face huggers for everybody. And the face huggers hugged their ass, right? Thus almost wiping them out, really wiping their whole planet out, taking over their whole planet. Thus we had to call in the exterminators, right? And these beings evacuated and went to Arcturus, because these beings, these ant beings, right? These Ant Clan Warman got a base, what you call a satellite base count. You know how like U.S. got like Air Force bases all over the world, like got a base in South Korea. Well, these beings got bases like that all over because they're war beings. Okay? We're gonna get into it. This is 14. We're going in, man. Y'all should be on advanced. My students should be advanced level now. Okay? So these face huggers who turn into chest busters, right? But to get into it, because like I said, they just started jumping on the graves. And you know, like I say, these beings assimilate to the DNA and then create a fetus within inside of the host. And within a couple days, busting out of their chest, right? And these beings can grow to adulthood in a couple hours, between 3 and 5 hours. These beings, once they bust out of the chest, they have a rapid, when they shed skin, they can grow between in between 5 and 8 foot tall, in between 3 and 5 hours, right? And the queen, she can get up to 15 to 18 feet tall. Right, the queen of these beings. Like we told you, it's a crossbreed between a wasp, a termite, a certain type of reptilian lizard, and a spider. Which start out in the egg as a face hugger, jumping on people's face. Later on, attaching that face itself to the host, thus creating a fetus inside of the host. Thus later on busting out of the chest. And this happened to the greys. But the greys, you always think, because these insect beings are not that smart. Insect beings are not smarter than the beans, like the gray beans. The gray beans was a little bit smaller. So what they started doing is adopting these beans, killing them, or taking the beans that were killed by the Ant Clan and cutting them open and making soups out of them. And they used some of their DNA to evolve the original robot grays, thus creating another type of gray that will dry these beans like soups. And they showed you these beans in not Avatar, what movie that was? Independence Day, the new Independence Day, where they had a queen, they had this and that, right? So these beans was commissioned to be exterminated due to the style of being they weren't supposed to be here, right? And these beings, these tall whites, are criminals, and they broke galactic law, right? And they will be held accountable for bringing this shit here and almost starting a fucking Holocaust, man. We had to go, man. You know what? You know. It's a good thing we got them beings on the line from a dramatist who know what to do with these things, and they came here and gave them the business. They made a movie about it called Aliens versus Predator. Right? They came here and gave these beings the business, because these beings here are warlike clan. They hunt. That's what they do. They do this for fun. Right? They 7 foot tall. Right? All of them, they have high technology, electronics and ships, or big guns on their shoulder, laser equipment. You know, these beings are highly advanced. Like I said, the tall whites are they're about 100 to 150 years ahead of us in technology. Okay? So we'll have a lot with you here today, right?